morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah, yeah. That good.
Good
Yeah, yeah.
morning,
Ha,
good
ha, ha.
afternoon,
Good evening. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Getting duplication. I don't want to hear all that. All right. Here we go. Coyote Dreams, how's it going? Coyote Dreams in the house. We've got Nathaniel on Discord already. Discord's up and open running for anyone that wants to join in there.
Howdy, howdy.
We've got Jess on Discord.
I'm a little distracted, but hey.
And I have no idea where I am with this W900L here. Oh boy, I have to remember the controls. Haven't played this in like 5 or 6 weeks. Wide Awake, how's it going? Where are we? Do we have a load?
See, in one chat we have somebody dreaming, and in another chat we have somebody that's wide awake.
Ooh, Wide Awake. You need to drop that E at the end. Jess, it's just Jess. Shh. I get in trouble, or I don't get in trouble for that. I learned quickly. That's not what I want. Here. We seem to be sitting in a loading bay here for some reason.
Because I think you dropped off the last time you streamed.
Probably dropped a load there and then ended the video. Yep, you're probably right. So where are we on the map? We're in Yakima. Oh, I was going to pick up my own trailer. I wanted to pick up Super Bees. So where is...
It says I can't join you. Why?
You can't join? Why can you not join? Convoy. Let's just check the convoy.
I have a mod that's activated. Let me get rid.
I don't think any mods.
Hey, Mimi.
Mimi! Alright, so world map. Where's my home base? Womack? Do I have this? It's been such a long time since I played this game, I don't... No, that's gotta be our home base right there, right? That's gotta be our garage. It looks like I've purchased that. Let's go there. Let's go to Wenatchee. We'll just go empty to Wenatchee and then figure this out. So I want to drop off my... probably have to put it in gear. Turn the parking brake off. There we go. There's Nathan in the chat. Man, every time I start this game I'm so rusty. I should really play it a little more often. Okay, we got high beams on. How do I turn those off? Alright. There we go. High beam off. Okay.
Oh, and Juwan read me. Oops, sorry. Sorry if I called you by your real name.
The channel has literally got my real name on it, so
Ah,
you're not outing me. I wasn't smart enough to put a fake name up.
yeah. So, I sent you the guy I was talking to, or talking about in DMs. Call me mail, or calls email.
Take a look at
He runs for
It's
him.
in Discord?
Yeah, in your DMs.
Okay, I'll check that out after the stream. Thanks.
Yep.
Canadian. I know the only other Canadian trucker like I know is Trucker Josh.
Tucker Josh. And then there's who else? Chance Barber. Which he's from Merritt, BC.
Oh yeah, and then there's Edison Motors as well.
Yeah, Chance Barber is Edison actually.
Oh, okay. So that is okay. Yep. They've moved from Merritt, or are moving from Merritt to
the old Hayes shop.
they're moving out of Merritt to up north. I think Smithers or somewhere up north there on Highway 18.
Yeah, there's an old Hayes warehouse up there.
I guess they needed more room.
Yeah, because that's a Hayes. If you remember back in the old days when the Hayes trucks were a big thing.
Whatever happened?
They're
Did they
mov-
get bought out
they-
or just go
they're-
bankrupt?
They got bought out by Mac actually.
Makes
From
sense.
from what I heard from one of my sources on YouTube. And the Hayes shop is gonna be a lot nicer than what they have now.
In Merritt, yeah. So Wide Awake, yeah, when we do a live stream, you can chat in the comments anytime you want. Not the first
No.
exit.
So how are you liking the B doubles?
It's gonna take me a little to get used to it. I'm learning how to back up all over again. Like I did the B train for what, 3 years before I went to the quad deck. So I've run Bs before. It's just gonna take a little while to get used to them. We're gonna see if
Yeah.
we can talk to them to Kenworth and see if we can get some extra horsepower added to my truck. Not sure if my
Now,
engine, if they can crank more on, or crank more onto my engine or not. Some engines are locked in. Some engines you can add the extra horses because 500 horses
Yeah.
is just a little bit low for a B train.
Yep. Now, what engine's in your truck right now?
That's got the Cummins 500, 850 torque.
Horse. Yeah.
Yeah, so Cummins the 15X or whatever.
The
Or
15.
X15 or whatever. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
X15.
Yeah.
Now, how many trucks do they have in the fleet? Like over 1,000?
Our new company?
No,
Kenworth?
yeah,
Or
no, you're
the new company I work for has a total of 9 trucks. Tiny, small little company, which is awesome. Don't have 15 different bosses anymore. It's just my boss and the owner. That's it.
So just boss, owner, and you, and a couple of others.
Yeah, there's nine drivers. That's it.
Now, do they have a login division up there?
Nope, just flat deck, just Super Bs.
Just Super B.
Yeah.
No grain hauling, no,
Nope, just flatbed Super B. That's it.
Nice.
It's so much simpler. It feels freeing. It feels like I'm an owner operator, but working for a company.
Yep.
Yeah, Wild Awake. I know hardly anything about Discord either. I'm still learning. It's definitely Discord's a pretty good platform for communicating with people. I should pull into the right lane here.
Yeah, if y'all ever need help, I can set up this Discord and give or make roles like.
I think Jess has done a really good job with setting up Discord. It's. As it gets bigger, we'll have to put in moderators and stuff, but... Alright, so...
We have one moderator on it. We just don't need anything like that. Really laid back.
Not yet. Hey, let's
Not
ride.
yet.
Oh yeah, we're doing giveaway. Once I switch to the Super B, remind me to do the giveaway.
What's the giveaway about?
I'm giving away 10 memberships, so whoever wins the memberships for 1 month, you have access to all the bonus videos. And if
We
you
should specify YouTube gives them away.
Yes.
YouTube chooses who gets them, not us.
I can just say give out memberships, and YouTube does a random selection of who can get them. You have to make sure you turn it on. So
Yep, that's already turned on.
if you,
For me.
for anyone that wants to win membership, click the join button. You don't have to join, just click the join button and click the 3 dots, and there you can turn gift memberships on. You want to make sure that's on, and if that's on, you can win
Yep,
memberships.
that's on for me.
And once you turn it on one channel, it's basically on for all YouTube, and completely free. It's come to my attention that some people don't realize that subscribing is free as well. Which is just like, how do people not know? But I guess people just don't know if no one's ever told them. Subscribing to people on YouTube is free.
Yep.
So we're on Highway 97 here, aren't we? I recognize this. This is Status Pass. It's got to be Status Pass.
Now, do you come down to the US?
I did a lot, but not with a new company.
Oh.
That's right. Asks where I am in game, and then he goes, they go. Never mind, because I just talked about where we are. Oh yeah, see, there we go. The GPS says Highway 97. So, yep, this has got to be Status Pass between Ellensburg and Wenatchee. Much bigger pass in real life because we're already going downhill. Yep. Jess is saying if anyone needs help turning the gift memberships on, ask how, because we're going to be giving them away here shortly, so...
Okay. By the way, not those 3 dots. Click the join button right next to the subscribe button. And then once you click the join button, then you'll see 3 dots in the top right.
That's way too quick.
I am in Yakima waiting for you, so
We're going to Wenatchee.
Wenatchee. Okay, I might have to.
So head north.
Wait, where is this button? Must be here.
wide awake. You figure that out?
It's hard to chat when you're in that menu, so you really have to.
True. Yes. I'll let you figure it out before I ask again. For some reason, cruise control is not working for me. So, if cruise control doesn't work, I just drive as fast as I can. This is a tight corner in real world. You drove status pass almost every week for a few years. Yeah, that'd be a bit of work. I was just about to say I wouldn't mind if my engine brakes sounded like that loud. But no, I would, because I just leave my engine brakes on all the time. Even if signs say no engine brakes allowed, they're on. Long red lights with no traffic.
Question for everyone in the.
Okay.
Do y'all know Bob? Do y'all know Bob Spooner?
I don't know a Bob Spooner. Wide Awake says they've got gift membership enabled. That's it. Once that's enabled, you're good to go.
The rest is up to chance.
The rest is up to chance. YouTube will just
Yep.
randomly pick 10 people that watch my channel.
Don't worry, I unclicked it, so I don't win again.
So you don't win again?
Yeah.
She stole one last time. I made her pay for 2 more because she stole one. This is how you have to pick up a trailer, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, you just basically go in that shop, straight forward, and click that icon.
All right. So, trailer management. I'm guessing that's what I want. There we go. I want the Super Bee. Different driver is using it already.
Okay, Michael. Good morning.
How's it going, Michael?
Only because that's what Juan says in every video.
If the other drivers that I've hired is using the flat deck, do I just buy another one?
Put all my money in more trucks and the drivers.
Let's just buy another trailer. How do I do that? Purchase trailer. That's flat deck. Can I just go here? We want no.
Trailer hookups. Oh, and if you hover that eye icon right above the purchase symbol, it will tell you if you're
If it's what?
oh, if it's illegal to run in California
Oh, really?
because yeah,
Doesn't say, but
because because California or because most states have a law like a bridge law.
yeah, bridge laws. Yep. There we go.
Oh,
Go from super B to a, or go from a B to a super B. There we go. I want
yep.
black. Solid black. That's it.
And if you want some really nice wheels, I would recommend the Smarties wheels
Customize.
for the mod.
I am not playing with any mods because multiplayer. I want it to be easy for people to join.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably missing a bunch of comments. Put a toolbox here.
I'm not sure, Michael, the temperature is here.
I want aluminum wheels.
Hang on, I'll tell y'all in a minute. Hang on.
Temperature? It says 17 for me. I really don't want chrome. I just want some decent aluminum. I think I'm just going to go with this standard aluminum with a tire max system because my trailers have the tire max on them.
Right now in Canada it's 41 Fahrenheit.
What part of
But
Canada?
But the whole entire Canada.
It's like saying the U.S. is 7 degrees.
Just give me a general rough area where you are.
I won't give you a rough idea. I'll tell you the city, Penticton, British Columbia.
Penticton, so British Columbia. There you go. It's basically 9 degrees Celsius.
It's 17
But
here, so it depends on where. I don't want any colors. I think I'm just going to set every rim up like that. Standard. I wish it would just automatically. Pen. Pen. Tick. Ton. 3 letters each. PENTICTON. Like what information's already out on the internet that I don't have to worry about?
Well, the funny thing is that Michael could easily just tell you. Because he knows where we live.
Okay, so it did. Okay, good. At least it both sides. Put toolbox there. Put toolbox there. Alright, let's buy that. Confirm. Purchase. Put it in Wenatchee. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now. There we go. Trailer management, NA. Let's grab this trailer. How do I take it? Yes, I want to swap the current trailer.
The coyote says it's 16 here.
16 degrees Celsius. I have 17, so that's pretty close. It's 10 degrees Celsius in Logan Lake. Alright, so we have the Super Bee now. Yes. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Alright. Before we get going, let's do this giveaway. Okay. I'm going to click it right now. Membership. Huh? Alright, here we go. Okay. Here comes the first.
And just a,
Sorry, what?
and just an FYI, your microphone is rubbing against your beard.
So am I kind of like breathing into it? Appreciate that. I don't know if it's any better or not, but here's the first 5. Who gets it? Here we go.
Oh, can you do it in vertical and horizontal?
Yes. Okay. First 5, I did it on the horizontal. Derek LeBron, Adrian G, Teresa Goldsmith, Let's Ride. Hey, Let's Ride, you're in. And James McLean. Let's Ride is in the chat. So let's go do it in vertical now. Just for the sake of doing 5 here and 5 there. There we go. See, Let's Ride's already in the green because Let's Ride's been a member before. Okay, and then we have Christopher McBean, Spirit of Anu, Max Ferguson, Eric Porter, and Beth Simmons. There we go. Yeah, Let's Ride's been a member before, so it went straight onto the green. There we go. That's the 10.
Yeah.
I don't think I can give any more. Well, I can. Anybody can give memberships. Anyone can gift memberships by clicking that little money symbol down at the bottom of the chat and paying for memberships, and then you give memberships to random people.
Hey, Greg. Long time no see.
Greg Mercer. All right. So yeah, YouTube randomly picks 10 people, right? So I got 5 on the 2 different streams. Cool.
I was up north treating you.
How's it voing? It's voing good. It's voing good. All right, let's try these Super Bees. So Jess, are you still in Wenatchee or in Yakima or?
No, I'm in Wenatchee. I'm right there waiting for you.
So do you have trailers or?
No.
So you'll be running. You don't have to worry about what kind of load I pick.
Exactly.
Okay.
My trailer is somewhere and I didn't feel like going to get
No,
it
it's
first.
actually better for multiplayer if you don't have trailers. Yeah,
I
congrats
saw that.
everyone. What the?
Hey. So there's a few of them by you, Greg. So there's actually 14 new fires in the last 24 hours.
Are you talking to me? Hey?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, I'm just supposed to stop talking. Got it. I'm like, I stopped. What do you want? I hit something. I don't know what I hit. I don't think that counts as a crash. Every time I crash into something, that money goes into charity, so we got our crash counter up. I'm at $51. So here, let's look at our menu and see what load we're taking.
I just keep an eye on BC Wildfire website.
So we don't have Montana explored. So any loads going into Montana I'd be happy with. We have a little bit to explore down here, but it's pretty much done. And we got Phillipsburg and Marysville up here. So let's see if we can head to Montana, explore some of this. Get every city. I mean, there's tons of roads I've never driven on. But let's at least get all the cities. Because I play so rarely. Job market. Let's see. We have our own trailers, so sort this by price per distance.
Mike, will you send the ring this way? We need it.
That gets to Montana, but not very far. So there's a possible load there. Sure, a lot of lumber. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one too, but the other one pays more. Okay, let's go back to that one. 9 hours and 3 minutes. Okay, begin delivery. You should be able to grab it now, Jess.
And then get back. Oh boy.
Yeah, we've got forest fires going on all over the place. They're not very big ones yet, but I have to learn how to play with Super Bees in game.
Tells me no detailed job data available.
Okay,
So maybe I have to wait to actually pick it up.
maybe. Alright, let's look at the map so you know where to go. It's at the Bushnell place outside of town. That one, right? Yep, that one. Except that entrance, not this one. But I want to turn left here. Fire Chief in Prince George area showing a film test about fire years ago and about fire smart. I noticed we did a lot more control burns this year, so that's good. So Wide Awake, these giveaways, I try to do them every 5 weeks or so. So in 4 weeks, the people that have won will be dropped off, and then in about 5 weeks, I'll do another giveaway. Whoever won the membership, you can also email me an address, and I will send you some stickers as well, because all members that want stickers can get stickers. Yep. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you don't have a membership, you can still PayPal us $5 in a mobile amount.
Yeah. Because that's about how much the stickers.
Oops.
Am
I love tapped you.
I didn't feel it.
I didn't get damage, so.
So there's, I can't see that. I rolled forward. There's stickers for how long you've been a member for. Everybody gets those if you send me an address. And then all the emojis, the custom emojis if you're a member. I've got a sticker of all the custom emojis. So if you do the $5 a month, you get this whole sheet of stickers. Plus you get a bigger bumper sticker, high quality sticker. So if you want those, just send me an address. And I might not get it to you in a timely manner. It might be a month or two, especially if you're a brand new member. But well, see, it's already marked over here where to pick up the load. Can't see is where's their green line?
Did you get to stop at the green box?
There we go. I'm gonna just accept that. Turn engine off. Hit enter. Okay. Now I'm loaded, so now let's see if you can pick up that load.
Hey. I don't know if I can do this. No.
Michael's like vertical traffic lights. Weird.
No, it does not like your job.
Because Super B?
You should be able to get Super Bees, though.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know what city you're going to, and maybe I can get it this other way.
Load is going to Harve. H-A-V-R-E. Haver? Haver?
What state?
Montana.
Do I not have Montana, maybe? Oh, I do.
Right on the top. Up, right there. That's where we're going.
But there's only one load available.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Darren, get out of your way while I look at the menu again.
Wide Awake says that hopefully you get notice. You usually get your notification after the stream is ended.
You don't have to be in the live stream to win.
Yeah, you don't have to be in the live stream to win memberships. So as long as you have it on, and I don't know what I'm not sure what qualifies you to win or not. Do you have to be subscribed, or do you only have to come and comment? I'm not sure. Stormy in Fraser Valley, high winds. Yeah, it was kind of windy here too. I was going to go for a bike ride, but it was windy enough for me to go. It's plus 15 and a little bit windy. I'm like, I'm going to be a potato and not go for a bike ride.
You took yours through Convoy? Did you take your contract through the Convoy?
Not necessarily. I don't have to take my contact through Convoy. I just go to Job Market and then click External Market. It was on External Market. The fact that you don't have a trailer, you can't do that. How are you wide? Huh? Oh, how are you wide? Wide awake. You're talking to wide awake. I'm just like, Michael's insulting me. Oh shoot, I need to sleep. Let's take a look at the map. Not moving quick yet. There's nowhere to sleep. Oh, I'm gonna backtrack. We are gonna backtrack over here to get our sleep. Or, I guess, coffee. How's our fuel? We're almost at full tank. I recognize this part of the road. I've been here in real life. I've pulled over right in front of that blue building to do a load secure check. I'm wondering. So during the day, you were hot and stormy, and now it's... Or during the day, you were hot and sunny, and now it's stormy. I thought I was going to try to do a U-turn there, but it's not going to work. I'm actually not a fan of getting up that early. 6 a.m. is my preferred. Car is smart enough not to cut in front of me. Dirt roading here.
Dirt road is way too loud.
My dirt road is very loud.
Okay, I have an entry to Harvey. Right?
Yep.
Okay, I found one. It's not the same one as you, probably not, but found one.
I don't know if taking Super Bs on this road was a good idea. But we're doing it.
Your typing's fine.
Typing on a phone is always tricky. So I went to get that activated, but it didn't work. Damage? What? How am I getting damage? I'm just driving down a dirt road. How are you giving me damage? I'm not hitting anything. Just drove by in front of me. Bobtailing.
Have to pick up my load.
Just follow Jess. My preferred work shift is 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's my preferred work shift. The boss would like it to be 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., but I'm just like, at about 9 p.m. I start getting tired, so I like to have, in Canada we are only required to have 8 hours off overnight, but I prefer 10 hours, because you need an hour or two to just unwind and chill a bit. Left-hand turn here. Following Jess.
Oh, you don't need sleep?
What? That's what I'm doing. I'm coming to get coffee.
Oh, that's to the right, though.
No, you can't exit unless you want me to fly off of the road. The road's down below. I can't Superman off the bridge.
I would show you as possible.
I bet you would.
I made it here in good time, and don't ask me how.
I won't. Your work schedule is 6 a.m. to 2:30.
Which one do I go into? Say this one.
OG Trev says usually you just sit back and listen when watching our channel. I appreciate all the support. Last month was a really good month. This month has not been fabulous on watch time. Might as well fuel up. But last month we hit the Coca-Cola like 3 times, right? So that made it a fabulous month for watch time. And we made $500 off of YouTube last month. This month we're not going to get there. Although, Phantom just gave us a $50 super chat on the regular video, on the regular bonus video. So that was a little crazy. That's definitely going to make this a better month. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. Backing up a Super B in game will be harder than in real life. That's okay. I mean to jackknife. Jackknife the 2 trailers, that is.
Last week you split your trailer to deliver to spots.
Yeah, that'll be some good videos. Actually, the next 2 weeks of videos are a little more interesting. Like the last 2 weeks have been kind of boring. I'm like saying the views are down, but the videos are kind of boring. But we have some interesting stuff coming up, like a ferry ride. I think that's Friday's video coming up. And then the week after, Alberta trip. 2 inches of snow. I'm like, where'd that come from? So where are you? You're in front of me.
Yeah, I was waiting for you.
You have that blue and yellow van?
Yep. Okay, now I can turn her. I don't want to get too far ahead of you.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can turn on the red.
Not too wide. About.
That better go too wide than not wide enough. The Super B follows me very nicely. Wide awake, you went to high school in Florida. That's a crazy state. Hard brakes, hard brakes.
Florida, Texas is Michael's second favorite spot to talk about. Texas and then Florida.
But not California, right? You guys are enemies with California, right?
Yeah.
Ah, big shovel, heavy equipment operator. Seems like a fun job, actually. So like a front end loader or like a big excavator? I wasn't even born when you graduated. Yeah. Here I was thinking I was getting old. Did I just call Wide Awake old? I think I did.
Should wait for a coyote to pipe up. Right?
No comment.
Yeah, Michael's just a youngin'.
Too humid and not off that one. Yeah, I suggested to Jess that we should move back to Manitoba, and she goes, no mountains.
No mountains and mosquitoes. No thank you.
Apparently Lloydminster does not have a lot of mosquitoes. It's funny playing the game and going, I've driven these roads in real life. Highway 2 is a very scenic highway with no shoulders, smaller shoulders than the game puts in. Well, Michael can have a lot of adventure in front of him if he chooses to. So many people choose not to. People choose to just stay in where they grew up and never go and explore. You need to go for an adventure and explore.
Should wait till he talks about how crazy his job is, and you won't listen to us about getting a better one. Should I honk my horn?
No, just wait for the green.
Oh, see, it worked. You have a nicer sounding horn.
I'm yawning because I'm tired. I started this stream way later than I wanted to, so it's not going to be as long of a stream as I wanted it to be. But I like these live streams for the sake of I can talk to you guys now instead of I record the video and then you guys talk about that video 2 weeks after I recorded it. Yeah, Michael, so you better start paying respect to Wide Awake there, and then start saying Grandma Wide.
Uh-oh.
Coyote's disappearing?
Wipers.
Or is Coyote just waving hi, or are you going to bed? Because it's late enough for bed. Time is no. It's almost 9 p.m. You got your wipers going, huh?
Yeah, is it not raining for you?
No rain for me.
Oh.
Ooh, now you're asking people how old they are. First off, that's not very polite. Coyote's just saying hi. Second off, you shouldn't share your age on the internet.
Thirdly, it would be very easy for Michael to figure that out himself if he thought about it.
What year? Yeah, Wide Awake is given enough information that you should be able to pinpoint age to like a year or two. Just by saying what year you graduate gives away a lot more information than you think. Where are we? Is this by Grand Coulee? Oh yeah, Grand Coulee Dam straight ahead. Okay, I thought I recognized this. Haven't driven this road very often. This should bring us down to through to Spokane, I think.
Yeah, what the sign says. I'm trying to turn my wipers up.
Have
There
to
we
go
go.
through Denver. Not Denver? No, what's that city called? Wilbur for sure. I don't know if the game puts it in, but Wilbur should be the next town.
Davenport?
Davenport. Yeah, Wilbur and Davenport should be the next towns. Go this way on your run to Montana. Go past Grand Coulee Dam, and then at Wilbur you turn onto this road, right? I think I've never taken the big rig on this road. Maybe I have once or twice, but there's a scale on Highway 2 here that's never open. Never ever seen it open. That's if you told Facebook your actual real birthday. A lot of people don't. Through up Idaho to Sandpoint, Kalispell, to Great Falls. Yeah, I've driven that a couple times. Kalispell is kind of beautiful. Hey, there's the scale. We're next to a military base too. I guess the town of Wilbur and Davenport are not in this game.
Oh, screw you.
Me too. It's never open in real world.
Did I go too far, maybe? Yeah.
Well, those old machines that they built post-war, they built those to last. Let's pull the keyboard out so I can hit enter.
No, no, I won't take out that sign. Didn't go wide enough.
As long as I don't take out a sign, we're okay.
I didn't take it out. That's close, though. That's a smart reply. I like it.
I see Trucker Josh uses this view. I've tried it a couple of times in real world, but I move my head way too much. Maybe if you guys keep the money coming in, we'll buy another camera and I'll use it. I'll just record, put like a helmet or a head visor on, and just use that camera view sparingly. Maybe that might work. I know Trucker Josh somehow can do all his videos with one camera.
That's why it takes him all day from night. Like this morning to the end of the night, right? Takes him all day to record a video.
I feel he doesn't drive as many hours as I do. Because last time I just went and bought the cameras on the laptop, and then you guys have slowly been paying them off, which I appreciate. This corner. Joining I-90 down into Spokane. The right lane will end over here. Hey, Phantom! Whoa! Whew. That truck scared me. There's a traffic jam there. Whew. Okay. We're good. We're good. Entering Spokane.
Thank you, Phantom, for the super things.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. You're going to be listed in the credits under super thanks for like $5 equals 1 month. So what is that? 10? No. I can't math.
This is so easy, but I'll let you figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's 10, right? Yeah, 10 months.
I was like, this is so easy.
It's like, yeah, 10 months. 10 months you're going to be on the super chat credits already.
That was a beautiful video, though. That was.
It's
definitely-
cool when the members get the best video all week. I'm like, I almost feel guilty that not only the members will get to see it, but hey, whatever we decide to record, and the video just turns out so awesome. I'm like, I like that video. That was a fun drive. It was another long video. I've been getting lots of comments complaining about how long my videos are. But really the way I look at it is, I keep getting the comments of all the successful YouTubers are making videos 20-25 minutes long. And I should do that too. Well, if my videos are exactly the same length as everybody else's, what? Why would you go watch my videos when you can just watch everybody else that is successful, more successful? Oh shoot, we're exiting here. Going up.
I'm like, maybe you'll see that I moved over. Nah.
Nope. So if my videos are exactly like everybody else's with the same camera angles and the same type of videos, why would you come watch my video if I'm just the cookie cutter of all the other people's videos? They say I-90 is the longest route through the US. I'm sure that Trans-Canada is longer going through Canada.
I don't remember about lights.
I've never traveled on Amtrak trains, so that'd be kind of fun to do someday. a little tricky to get through the green lights, but this one say green.
Well, that blinds people. Okay, not that one. Your lane ends, dude.
Does it?
Fine. Yes.
I didn't realize that. You let off the throttle?
Learn to look farther ahead.
I was behind you. All I saw was a wall.
Here, I know the perfect payback.
Oh, now I'm getting flashed. Turn your damn brights off. Thank you. Hey. Right, this is a family-friendly channel. I can't swear.
I'm sure the kiddos are in bed by now.
Okay, sweet. All the kiddos are in bed. I still try to keep it respectful. Because nowhere in my Bible does it say thou shalt not swear. Oh wait.
No, ours wasn't New Mexico. Ours is nearby in Colorado when we had the tornado. Remember that?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Why do we talking about tenting one time in New Mexico?
Okay.
Remember that one trip we did the Four Corners and then we slept Colorado?
Was it in Colorado?
I think so. But it was right around the Four Corners, so not far into Colorado.
That was my bad. I'm sorry, trucker. Yeah, that was near the Four Corners in Colorado. We went and set up or went to a campground, and the campground's empty. And there's nobody camping. It's the middle of summer.
The guy even asked us if we were sure.
And he's like, so you guys are tenting? Are you guys sure? You guys gonna be okay? There's storms in the forecast. It's like, are you sure? Yeah, we'll be fine. We put an extra tarp on top of the tent, and our tent kept collapsing down in the wind. It was like laying on top of us. It was so incredibly windy.
And heavy rain.
I managed to reinforce it inside so it wasn't collapsing down on us. And then I fell asleep and slept through the night. I slept great, but the hard rain on the outside of the tent, it was just fabulous. Then in the morning we take everything up and had a great night. I slept well. And we turned on the radio and listened to the news, and a tornado went by us just a couple of miles away. Like, oh, well, that explains the hard rain and the wind.
The thing I remember from that campground is the guy next to us. There was one guy with a guitar. And he was stuck inside, so all he did was play his guitar. I remember that. Have it sound of rain at night? Agreed. Actually, on a tin roof.
Oh, that was the same trip I gave my Bible away. Remember that?
What?
When I gave my Bible away?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the Sandpoint Bridge. Yeah, that was a good trip. I want more of that.
Yeah. That was a big trip, though. We went down.
But I want to share it with YouTube. I want to share it with everybody.
That one we went down the 101. Oregon Coast, California. Did Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
Four Corners, everything went up to Yellowstone. If you can picture that big loop.
A huge loop around
Yeah.
the U.S. does. That was a good trip. We're in Sandpoint now, I guess in Ponderay.
We went all the way to Newfoundland and back, sleeping on the back of our canopy of our truck.
That's really one of our first YouTube videos of, you know, traveling, right?
Yeah.
Where
I mean,
were-
we had a hotel every 4 or 5 nights or
Yeah.
whatever, but most of that whole month was spent on the back of our canopy.
You guys have been watching the videos, right? On how I got this car. Yeah, it's still painful, so it's not done healing. So the scar will probably get. I just got bumped. Someone just rear-ended me. But yeah, there's a bit of a scar over there. I don't recommend skydiving into a concrete floor. I'm not counting that as a crash when Jess rear-ends me. That's not count. Oh, green, 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 green.
Oh, I need to take a nap, so.
Like right now, or stop at the next spot?
Go the next spot.
Because that way we are synchronized with the scene. Okay, let's look for a place we can
It
get a
looks like my
coffee.
lights are on and all, but then I blind you if I do that, so. Maybe my graphics are just turned out so low, and I won't have lights. And
I don't know. Are we? What are we doing up here? We're in. What's this town called?
Honors Ferry.
Bonner's Ferry. Interesting route. Kootenai River. Going over Kootenai River. Kootenai spelt with an I at the end instead of Y. In Canada, the same river is also Kootenai River, but it's spelt with a Y instead of an I. There's a scale at the top of the corner here at Bonner's Ferry. Yeah, we want to get an RV. That's kind of what we want to do, is take an RV, take all our cameras with, and record what we're doing right now with the trucking channel. And just, scale is closed.
Yeah, let's go to that sleeping gas station where we slept a couple of times.
We've slept here in the real world.
Yep.
What was I talking about?
RV.
Oh yeah, we would love to make enough money on YouTube to at least go part-time trucking and part-time RVing and show you guys Canadian roads, all the back roads we're not allowed to take on with a big rig. That would be pretty fabulous. And then like really show you guys what Canada's like, all the way from here to Newfoundland. And just
We want to focus more on the Canadian side because the US side is covered very well.
yeah. Do a Canadian RVing thing, different than what everybody else does. Okay, let's see if the game. Yeah, it looks like we would park the same place where we would park in real life.
I grew up camping as well. Well, I grew up camping though.
Okay. Why am I not getting the trigger? Do I turn my engine off? No. Where's the trigger? Maybe it's on the scale? But it says we can't go into there. This is confusing.
Here.
You figure out the trigger. Hey, watch my hood!
Hey, I move back a little. Or should I try to?
Hang on. Drivers these days. We've got a super bee and I'm supposed to back up.
Trying to find a trigger place. Not finding one.
Nope, she stopped. Let's not crash into her now.
Where what?
Where's the trigger for sleeping?
I'm trying to find one. But I have a big trailer behind me and it's not working as well as I wanted.
Let's see that. Where's Jess going? Okay.
Trying to avoid you.
Come on, silly game, let us. Let us sleep here. I don't get it.
Oh, I don't want to be in a car with Michael anyways. It's okay.
Like on the map, it shows it right here. Doesn't make sense to me.
Up there, found one.
I parked there already.
I know, but I found it.
Hang on, where exactly is it? Right beside like that? It popped up.
Yeah. We're used to Michael from the other gaming channel.
Yeah, Michael's actually a moderator on our other channel.
We can tease each other quite a bit.
As in, rip Michael a new one and he just keeps coming back.
Yep, for some reason he keeps coming back. We don't know why.
Sucker for punishment. Chronic liar, though. Just a heads up. Chronic liar. Where's this trigger?
Okay, look, right now, okay, for me, the blue line, where's the blue line on the truck?
There's no blue line on that truck. You had a different color truck than I do.
Oh, yeah.
It's not there. I'm gonna do one more pass. I think I just hit that log. They really need to make those sleep triggers bigger. That's my one big complaint about this game. Is the sleep triggers. Okay, so you went right on the tracks? Did you go close to the truck? Jess?
I'm trying to see. If I go over there, I'll be able to see the truck again.
Where did you go? Closer to the truck? Further away from the truck?
About the distance you are.
Okay, I'll just go down the road. I'm done.
You're done. If you had the same truck, it would have been a little bit easier.
Sleep somewhere else. That's definitely a beef I have with this game. Is sleep triggers are obnoxious. You're not that bad of a chronic liar. You've been really decent recently. Like, you used to be much worse. Drove you nuts.
Okay. It's like I don't have lights unless I turn the high beam.
Turn the high beams on. Why? Are you sure you don't have lights on? You definitely don't have lights on.
No, I do, because I hit a different key before hitting that key.
Yeah. So you weren't actually running with lights.
I had to hit that button. Whatever button that was. Now I have lights.
You're just turning your high beams on and off and leaving the rest of your lights on.
Yeah, I'm very sure that's what was happening.
That's actually a beautiful road in real world too. I've slept on some of these pullouts here before. How was the brisket, Michael? I asked Michael if I could come over for brisket, and he just goes, no. No explanation, just no. I'm going over the Kootenai River, headed to Great Falls. I like ribs. I really like the flavor of ribs. They're too expensive for how little meat you get. I will not buy ribs in a restaurant. Oh, I know this town. I know this town. Troy. I just saw it there. Troy. I remember pulling over in Troy and looking under the truck, and oil was just pouring out of my differential. And I'm like, as long as it's still leaking, there's oil in it. I drove all the way to Bonner's Ferry. It's just the truck and trailer just spewed with oil. And Bonner's Ferry, they had the shop repair it, put a new gasket in there. The reason I was leaking oil was the shop's fault, but because I broke a drive. The scale's never open in real life, but maybe I can go sleep here and get a coffee.
I agree with you, Michael.
I broke a CV joint in the drive shaft. Yes, Michael. Ribs, too much bone. It's not worth the money.
No, Michael. If you paid attention, you would know this by now.
I've slept here too in the real world. Phantom, thank you. Doug Peterson has also won a membership. Phantom just gifted a membership. Phantom is a phantom. Phantom is doing phantom gifting. Thank you, I appreciate that. Basically, if you gift a membership, I get the money from that membership gifting. So if you gift the membership, not only do you give me money, you also give somebody access to our bonus videos. So Doug Peterson just won. Okay, I'm just like, there better be a trigger point here. Grab a coffee. scale, so I'm just going to bypass it this time. You like the ribs from past the factory? I don't think I ever have. I just don't order ribs because... Same with wings. I don't order wings because all it is bones too. You're not paying for meat. You're just paying for bones.
I love San Antonio.
San Antonio, yeah, we went there once. Took the boat ride down on the river canals down there, whatever they're called. Just beautiful.
We went to the Alamo.
Yep, did that. I didn't know much about the Alamo until we visited, and I'm like, wait. Trying to learn about the Alamo, I'm like, wait, all of this is basically celebrating a loss. It's like, Mexico won that fight. Yeah, was it Mexico, or would it be just the Spanish who won the fight?
I don't quite remember.
Is there any oncoming vehicles?
Not that I see.
If you see one, warn me. Because I'm passing double solid.
There's a car broken. Oh, there's a car coming.
Okay, back in our lane. This would never happen in real life. Truckers talking on the VHF or CB radio and then passing on a double solid. That would never actually happen. Ever. Personally, I don't feel comfortable doing it, but it happens. It definitely
Okay, so
happens.
you eat a whole bunch of casseroles and salads to save up money to go to the butcher. That's kind of cool.
Getting the meat from the butcher is probably the best way of doing it, right? You're skipping the middleman. Skip the grocery store. Problem for us is space. We have to buy everything in small quantities.
Red light.
Pass this car. No, I won't. Am I in a turn only lane, or what's going on here? Did that sign say turn lane only? I'm not sure. I'm going straight.
We had a Mexican food place in the boardwalk. Riverwalk.
Yeah, on the Riverwalk. Yep, went to the Mexican joint.
I had live music.
The live music people came and started playing a song and then wanted money. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you money. If I was a restaurant, I would have paid them a certain amount. Red. I would have paid them a certain amount and then they could make the rest of their money off of tips, but because the music gives you that ambience, right? The live music.
We did Santa's Wonderland. That one was really fun. The Renaissance Festival as well.
Yeah, they're...
And then we did Space Center
Yeah.
in Houston. That was fabulous. We only spent a week down there, but we made the most of it.
Coming into Kalispell.
I haven't discovered Kalispell.
Neither have I.
Oh no. You're not much of a dessert eater?
I'm a huge dessert eater. Hence, you know.
Now, where are my cookies?
We
You
call him
take my
Cookie
cookies.
Monster, but
No. Oh, they
No,
right
it's not-
here.
not
Oh,
enough.
me love my cookies. Nom, 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 nom. This message approved by Cookie Monster. Nom, 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 nom.
Kalispell discovered. Holy. Oh, you heard the brakes lock up? I was looking at a comment and all of a sudden there's a stop truck in front of me. Those brakes definitely locked up. I'm so happy there's nobody beside me.
Oh, that was
near
horrible
miss.
watching you.
Whew.
I looked over to
Just see me swerve. That's the nice thing about having the steering wheel. It reacts just like you would in real life, so it actually helps you avoid accidents.
I looked over to warn you, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to.
I was trying to read the comments. So we're playing the game down here. I've got all the comments up there. I've got both streams, the horizontal and the vertical stream on the screen up right on top of the webcam. Be nice, Mr. Cop. And then on the monitor up here, that way, I've got OBS, my touch portal, and my death counter. You know, the crash counter thing running up there, and then the screen down here I've got the actual YouTube live.
So, something Juan taught me to do when I moved up here was to order dessert first.
Because you're always full. You're always too full for dessert. Wide awake, right? Holy.
But what I didn't know was that my Nana did that for years and years. She would order dessert first, take half the meal home for leftovers for the next day.
Yeah. It's like if you want to treat yourself. That's not a crash. I didn't hit anything. Michael, I didn't hit anything. That's not a crash. Nobody else is moving. I'm okay. It just barely turned red. It's fine. Should make a red light counter instead of a crash counter. What town are we in?
I'm not sure.
This looks very familiar. After Kalispell, I've delivered up here before. This is a big flying J on the right-hand side in real world. I've delivered lumber up here.
Entering Columbia Falls.
Columbia Falls, yep, that's familiar. Yep, delivered in Columbia Falls before. I love frosting. I don't have it here. I had a can of the chocolate frosting here just before the stream. I do drink a lot of water, so I'm healthy. I live very healthy by drinking a lot of water. This video brought to you by no, it's not. It's not. But I still have their merch everywhere.
Red.
You know what red lights are for?
Don't tempt me.
I don't like cream cheese frosting. No, I don't like cream cheese at all. There's a texture thing. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Water is life. See? If you drink lots of water, you're healthy. No matter what else I eat, this is the healthy part. I don't drink coffee. I drink a little bit of tea. A little bit of chocolate milk once every 2 or 3 weeks. I'll have a Crown Royal and Coke every 2 or 3 months, maybe.
Like when we're sick. We treat it like medicine.
I drink water.
Yeah.
When we go to a restaurant, I'll usually have like an iced tea or a root beer. But we don't go to restaurants very often.
On the truck we have water, and then we have lemonade, red light. But lemonade helps you with kidney stones. So it's healthy to have a lemonade of all things.
Yeah, lemonade softens up a kidney stone. Since I've had 3 of those now in my trucking career. Best truck stop dessert ever. TA in Aurora. Strawberry shortcake in season.
No, he doesn't like rabbit food.
Rabbit food. Oh, that's Michael.
I love rabbit food.
Look at my steering wheel. I think my front tire needs balancing. See it shaking. Just for the record, in real, my steering wheel shakes like that. In real life, my steering wheel shakes the way it does in game. When I let go of the steering wheel, you can see the shaking. That's the force feedback shaking the wheel. So until I grab it solid, it'll shake in game like that. So I'm getting force feedback on my wheel. I played Forza 5 today for the first time, and there's some serious force feedback on that. Oh, that was a polo you can sleep on. Oh, we've been here in real life too. The first time we came this way, it was a surprise. We had no idea we were going into the scenery.
Like, it looks really familiar.
Very tight, windy roads.
Those are our favorite roads.
If you go this way in real life, you bypass, what is it, Christmas Pass or something like that? On I-90.
What is that icon on the left?
Icon on the left?
I don't know.
I don't
You don't
have
have
an
the.
icon.
Yeah, you don't have that map on. There was a weird icon that goes that way.
Glacier National Park goes that way, and there's a gate to get in. Trucks aren't allowed. So I don't know how we have to explore that road without using trucks, but... Yeah, that'd be a fun route to take on bike. I agree. That would be a gorgeous route.
We should look into ordering those foot pedals for your brother's bike, and then we can go out somewhere this year again.
Okie dokie. Should head over to their place. We'll see how next weekend is, and then just talk to them and see what we can figure out.
Do you need a sleeping spot yet?
You're gonna need one before me.
I'm like halfway right now, so.
Yeah, salads. I just can't eat salads. It's like, this is food. It's like eating grass. Like, that's what the texture is to me. It's like, it just,
Oh, that waterfall is beautiful.
it's uncomfortable. Waterfall. I didn't see a waterfall. I saw the train track go underneath us. I I can't get my mouth to like salad. The flavor's fine. The texture is just... Yeah, I complained about being too skinny and needing to gain weight. Michael, don't worry. You're young enough. One of these days you're gonna stop gaining in height, and all of a sudden you're gonna start gaining sideways. And then you'll be wishing you were.
Hey, Riley.
It's not Riley. It's not Coeur d'Alene. We're in Montana. Where are we? We're east of Kalispell, east of Columbia Falls.
Why do I keep... Juan's very textured. He doesn't like peppers, tomatoes, onions, any...
It's a texture thing.
It's a texture thing. It doesn't matter how much I doctor something's up, he doesn't like it.
I can't read that sign, or else we'd have a better idea of where we were.
There's one coming up. East Glacier Park? East Glacier.
So this is the entrance to Glacier National Park. Just the east gate. We've been here. Oh yeah, I recognize this. Been here in real life.
See, that'd be too much of a texture change for one. He's very much a texture person.
So thanks to Phantom, we've given out 11 memberships. 10 free ones for us and one from Phantom 67. So 11 random memberships. Thank you for all that. It means a lot. So we're also working hard to monetize our 3J's channel now. We just need watch time. We just hit 500 subscribers on that channel. We just need like 1,300 hours of watch time, something like that. So I don't know how we're gonna manage to do that. But we'll be on that channel tomorrow morning, in about 8 or 9 hours after we end this stream. So if you guys are into the gaming stuff, we play Farming Sim almost every weekend on the other channel. Like I used to do that stuff on this channel, but I've moved all but the trucking gaming off of this into our other channel. And the other channel, there's 3 of us that play that game, or host that game. So it's I know I'm becoming my own network, a mini little network. But I host on the 3Js, Jess hosts on the 3Js, and then my brother James hosts on the 3Js, hence the 3Js.
It's not just about the games there. We like to chat there.
So wide awake. Then I truly haven't been hungry yet.
Do you know how hungry Juan was as a kid?
There's pictures of me with white hair, no nutrients, and that big, what those distended stomachs. Yeah, I can't find the picture of it. I think Mom probably stole them all and hid them because she was embarrassed about them. I think because of how I was brought up, so poor and no food, and I think that's changed the way I eat because of that. Like, for a while there, I lived off of bananas and oranges. It's a yellow light. Okay, orange. It's an orange light.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that says you have to introduce foods and textures to kids before a certain age. Oh, you become picky eaters.
And we didn't have food.
And you never got that, right?
You know what a huge treat was? Huge treat. There's 2 huge treats we had as a kid. I can think of 3 now. We only get this every now and then. Dad would actually buy us some food. My dad never went hungry, ever. He hasn't gone hungry a day in his life. But the rest of the family did. Every now and then, he would buy us a can of beans. And we got to eat a little bit of those, like just a couple of spoonfuls of the can of beans. And that was magical. The other treat would be those little weenies. What are those called? Just little, short little...
The Vienna sausage?
Vienna sausages. That was the other one. Had those every now and then. Rarely, but enough to go. That was a special treat. And then every now and then a peddler would drive house to house with his like camper in the back, and he would be selling treats, and Mom would buy us this little circle treat called mazapan. It's like a peanut butter treat, and we would have to share that with 4 of us kids, and that was a huge treat too. After the first couple of years in Belize, we always had a couple of cows or pigs, and then we ate well. Then we ate a lot of meat. And the reason I live on oranges and bananas is because in Belize it just grows everywhere. You would just literally be walking down the road looking for trees in the forest for oranges growing and pick them, and that'd be the food we eat. But now I eat cookies and drink water.
And you also grew up with no electricity and stuff like that, right? People...
We had electricity on almost every one of our houses. That is something we did have.
Well, TV and stuff,
no,
right?
Yeah, no TV. But we had a couple of light bulbs in the house. I think almost every one of our houses had. Not all of the first ones, but I have very little memory of those. But we did have a little bit of electricity. Enough for light bulbs at night.
I'm glad your pot roast turned out good.
Yeah, didn't have a TV until high school. We found one in a junkyard. Literally, we drove to junkyards and collected stuff from junkyards back in the day. And I snuck a TV out of one, a little black and white TV. We would watch it in secret in the garage. Not even in the garage, like a little shed in the backyard. Watch that in secret. Eventually Dad found out and came and smashed it with a crowbar. That was high school. And then Mom went and bought what we thought was a big screen TV. I think it was like a 26-inch. And bought a Super Nintendo. That was the day that Mom put her foot down, when Dad smashed our little TV.
Michael, as far as we know, he's still alive. We don't really care, like, sadly. The guy's really a monster.
I'm guessing we're talking about my dad, because I don't see that message.
He asked if your dad's still living.
I believe so. I would probably be told if he wasn't. Somebody probably would tell me, but I haven't seen him in years.
Good night, Phantom.
Yes, thank you again, Phantom. Really appreciate it. My dad is a lot of inappropriate things that I probably shouldn't talk about on YouTube, but should be in jail. But instead, he's a Sunday school teacher instead.
Which is really sickening to think about. Get to the point where I need a spot to get a coffee.
Four. I'll just say. Let's. Kind of try to make this polite. So, unaliving attempts have been made from my father to my mom. And,
You're not here at this gas station.
non-family friendly massages happen a lot. I may have a bunch of half-brothers and sisters. Bestiality is a thing. Meet my father. So yeah, we don't really talk to him. You gonna get fuel as well?
I'm not lined up properly. I don't really need fuel.
Where do we get the fuel? Got a super. Should be alright.
So I found a sleeping spot, if you see where I am.
Yes.
Just perked like that, not even into a lot space. Stall thing.
I was at half a tank of fuel, so topping off.
Well, I'm at 3/4, but not the end of the world.
You use a lot less fuel in your truck than mine. Careful, careful. Okay, pump is cleared. So sleeping trigger should be here. So
I slept in front of those two trucks.
come on. Oh, there it is.
It's a very odd space because you wouldn't do that, right? But
Nope. Okay, good to go.
darn car, why did you pull out in front of me?
Yeah, I went through some stuff as a kid, but it doesn't bother me now, right? It's like I have no animosity against the dude. You get over it, right? It's like time to move on. You can control what you can control. And yeah, he would also beat the living daylights out of me. But oh, I beat you. Pull out his belt. My backside was so black and blue I couldn't sit in class. How I hid that from the teachers, I'd never know. But that's okay. I'm like, I don't think about that. I don't like. I've got. I mean, I guess there's baggage from it, but not anything that bothers me. Like, you get past that, you move on. And I suffered from pretty severe depression, but you know, just fix that. When you get unconditional love, that fixes a lot of that problem. It's kind of funny that both me and my brother don't have kids. And I think that's probably got to do with how we were treated as kids.
You don't want to turn into him.
Yeah.
Type of, yeah.
Both of my sisters had kids.
But that's expected of them in the Mennonite culture. Right?
Yeah, but they didn't marry Mennonites per se. I guess one is technically Mennonite. You didn't grow up in a town. You grew up in Dallas. A dangerous part of Dallas. I wouldn't call that a town. You grew up in a city. I guess gangs are a thing where you live. That's something I've never dealt with. Good night, Phantom. Gotta work in a hot kitchen in the morning. That doesn't necessarily sound like fun.
That message was sent like 10 minutes ago. Ow, oh, ow.
What?
Thank you.
Phantom sent that 10
Ow.
minutes ago?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm late at responding. I'm sorry, Phantom.
You need to send me some money to fix my truck now.
Why is that my fault?
So I looked at what time it was in real life.
Grew up all over BC, US, and overseas. We lived in multiple different places. I know Belize was house 1, house 2, and I think house 3 was in Mexico. I'm trying to think if we had 2 different houses in Mexico or not. I can only remember one. And back to Belize, 2 houses in Belize, so that's house 5. Then Manitoba was Roland. After Roland, Border Valley. After Border Valley and Manitoba, we went to Ontario. And house 1 and house 2 in Ontario, so that's already 9 houses. Then back to Manitoba, that was Schotzenfeld, and Gnadenthal, that's house 11, and then British Columbia, Karamias, Olalla, and then I moved out. So house 13 before I moved out.
Me too.
The military. Then people always ask. I got that. People always ask, "Oh, you moved so much. Were you a military kid?" I'm like, no. Well, then why'd you move so often? Then do you really want? It's not an easy answer. It is. The real answer is, oh, Dad almost got caught, and police are asking him questions, or the local pastor in the church is coming over and asking questions, or the principal of a school is coming and asking questions. Time to move. That's how he kept going on with the abuse every year after year after year, by just moving. Have rediscovered. Where's the scale?
We have to go around the long way.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
You're saying we have to.
Yep.
So you can sleep here first.
Oh, you're writing a book about your childhood, or? We're so close to delivering, and we have to play this game with the scale.
Should I have come into here? Am I going backwards? Am I literally going through the scale backwards? Is this right?
No, the other end has a do not enter, so you have to do
So
it this way.
this is right, okay. It's a weird scale. Never hit this place in real life. Yeah, okay, that is the right way to do this. Cool. Oh, so was that foster care and then adopted? And your American dad worked internationally, so you had to travel because of. Okay, that's kind of neat.
Very unique.
Short little rain.
So you're delivering to a different place. Makes sense.
Yeah, we pick up different loads. So makes sense. But wealthy, oh yeah. So from stream abuse and child trafficking, but wealthy. Yeah, well, we had abuse and not wealthy. Mom had to fight my dad to keep him off of my sisters. So CP was definitely on the list as well. I'm sure there's a lot that I don't know that happened. Like our own mini little cult. Oh, and then between foster care, you get sent back to your parents. Yeah, more abuse. Yeah, not great. Oh, you actually had a bullet go through your window. Yeah, that's exciting.
Sounds good, Coyote. Good night.
Thanks, Coyote. Appreciate
We'll
it.
call it here anyways, too.
Yeah, we'll deliver this and then call it a night. Now that we finally have the B train, we'll explore more of Montana. And I guess in 5 weeks from now.
I see a rest there. I'm gonna head to because I know that's a safe spot.
You're heading where?
It's a rest area
Oh,
spot.
okay. where were we? I think we were at my cousin's place in Puncooli when all of a sudden, whee! Hear the bullet whizzing by through the air. What? Apparently I can't turn there. My exit's the next one. This is perfectly legal. I was confused. And then, Michael, maybe we can get further down south again and get to horizontal red lights.
I'm basically heading back to the scale. Oh well. It's a spot, no, you can stop.
So he had to pay $10,000 to buy you. Basically, right? $10,000 just to be abused again, right? Yeah. I think lives like that make us more accepting of other people, right? We're like, okay, I know how I've been treated. Either it breaks you or you come out a lot stronger. And I feel that you and I have both come out of that, our situations, much stronger, and I can be friends with everyone now. Well, I don't put up with hatred. Like in my comments, like I'm fine what your political beliefs, religious beliefs. I can be friends with a lot of different types of people. It's like I'm friends with left people, right-leaning people, with LGBT community, with Christians, with Muslims, with like I have all these friends in these different communities. I can be friends with everybody, but anytime hate comes out, I'm pretty much done. It's like I'm with somebody all aboard, and all of a sudden they say something racist, and I'm like, okay, I was all team you, but I no longer have anything to do with you, and it shocks people. It's like I was on your team until you said that racist thing. It's like I am no longer on your team. I don't want to associate with you. Living in here somewhere. But because of that, I get along with a lot of people. And anything I put my mind to, I succeed at doing. Every job I've ever done, I've done really well because I put my mind to it. And it's made me a stronger person. It's been my first delivery with a Super Bee. What are our options for backing up? So they don't even give us the I can do anything, the hardest option, but they give us this one. We'll take the hardest one, which is easy. Let's see if we can get it done on the first try here. Getting it straight in here will be a little tricky, but I think I did that just about perfect. Let's get the trailer and truck straight. There we go, got the green light. Yeah, that's easy. Punch the brakes, deliver the load, and that's it. Some experience, excellent time. Got some good experience. Continue. And we're gonna call it there. Yeah, so this was a thanks to you, Wide Awake, a really What would you call the conversation? Like it got deep. So, so issues I have with a Peterbilt. I drove Peterbilt for 1 year. Very nice truck. Really enjoyed it. I like the sound. I like the feel. I like the living quarters. I like the Peterbilt a lot. Number one, wiring. Both Peterbilt and Kenworth, the pack car wiring on those trucks, you need a new wiring harness every 3 or 4 years. They use cheap wiring on those trucks. So that's a big issue on both Kenworth and Peterbilt. It's the same company, right? Pack car. But Peterbilt puts thinner insulation than Kenworth does, so it's a louder truck and a colder truck in cold weather. If you're running in the US, not a big deal, but driving in Canada when it gets to -40, you have frost building up inside your sleeper, your pillow's frozen to the wall, can be problematic. Oh, what was the other thing? Loud? I guess that's the same thing, insulation. Yeah, the trucks are louder and a lot colder in winter conditions. So Peterbilt is not as Canada friendly as a Kenworth is. Wide Awake says, Jess, and you have to have a chat about leaning on motorcycles. Well, I've taught Jess to just not lean at all. I would rather have her not move at all. Just hold on, don't move. Don't counter lean, don't lean into the corner, just don't lean. Just focus on me and don't lean. And that way, once I'm in the corner, and if she doesn't move, I can just lean a little further if I need, or lean a little less if I need. But if she all of a sudden leans halfway through the corner, we're in all sorts of trouble. My brother James was saying, because my brother and my sister-in-law both ride bikes, and because when she rides as passenger behind him, and her being a rider herself, she leans correctly. But James all of a sudden goes, oh, my wife thinks the corner's done because she's leaning back, and all of a sudden like, oh, I gotta lean harder. So sometimes an inexperienced rider is actually better, as long as the rider doesn't panic. Jess is not a panicker. I've put her into situations where I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, we're gonna crash, and she's like all calm, enjoying the ride, smiling. I'm like, no, this is not good. So she's not a panicker. Not a panicker at all. I scared the heck out of her when she first visited, so by going on the little goat trails. And after that, everything is good. Survived that, so we gotta be good the rest of the time, right? I think that's it. I'm getting some Cheeto Puffs. You left these out on the counter for how long?
How long have you been streaming?
The crunch is kind of leaving them.
How long have you been streaming?
We've been streaming for 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Exactly
That's how long these have been on the counter. I'll eat them. They're definitely have a little more. The little bit of crunch is gone. Yeah, the lean will come completely naturally to, yeah. So we've got to ride bike a little more often. I should sell my bike and buy a bike that's better for a passenger. I do like my Triumph Street Triple. It's just too tall for her to sit on it. I got to get a lower riding bike. Low rider. Hmm? My brother's bike is much lower, yeah. At least one of his. Yeah. There's 4 bikes parked in my brother's garage. Mine, 2 of his, and then my sister-in-law's. So we have options. I've never driven my sister-in-law's bike, but I wouldn't dare touch that bike. That custom red paint job, metallic, beautiful red custom paint job, I do not want to risk scratching that bike. I'm not riding that bike. But for now, I'd get a Harley. Harley engines are so unreliable. Yes, there you go, Honda. Get something reliable. I don't care what people think of me. So the image of Harley, because Harley's really an image thing. I don't give a crap what people think about me. So because of that, I would probably go for a Honda, a Nightwing or something like that. I think that's the right Nightwing. I think. But yeah, something like that, because those things are reliable. What I really would want to get is a adventure bike. Get like a Africa Twin. That would be my dream bike. Get the big Africa Twin. Anyway, I could chat forever here, so I'm gonna call it a night. See you guys on the 3J's channel in about 12 hours, maybe a little less, 9 to 12 hours. I am out of here. You're off of Discord, aren't you?
Yeah.
No adios. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.
That was totally the wrong credits, but whatever.